we saw prior to the trial starting, such a big fight about a lot of this getting into evidence because it is crucial for their case.
All right, our Chris Banks is with us for the hour. When we come back, another really big moments inside the courtroom today in Minneapolis.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by attorney Andrew Van Arsdale.
For decades, survivors of childhood sexual abuse were told it was too late for them to seek justice. No more. Statute of limitations protects organizations like the Catholic and Mormon churches, public and private school systems, Boy Scouts, and other youth organizations from being held accountable. No more. New laws have been passed which allow victims of childhood sexual abuse that had once been denied justice to finally bring their suffering to light and say no more. If you were sexually abused as a child, the institutions can and should be held responsible. No more suffering in silence. No more cover-ups. No more abuse. Period. Come forward and stand with others who suffered as you did, and together, let's say no more. Call us today for a free confidential consultation. We're helping abuse survivors across the country say no more. Let us help you too.
Call 1-800-481-3093.
Are you drowning in credit card debt? Do you feel over your head in monthly payments? I'm Bob with JetBlue here to tell you about a special program that credit card companies have tried to keep hidden. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, we could settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for credit card companies, but it's great news for you. At JetBlue, we can help you virtually eliminate your credit card debt faster than you might imagine possible, and with a monthly payment you can afford. We even help eliminate the risk by guaranteeing your success. Call 1-800-436-9179 to see how much you can save. Before you file your debt through consolidation or declare bankruptcy, talk to us first. Find out the secret credit card companies don't want you to know. Call JetBlue now at 1-800-436-9179 to learn how much money you could save. We help put you back on the road. Each year, Americans pay $300 by overpaying on car insurance. That's why I went to thezebra.com. Because while every company claims to save you money on car insurance, the Zebra shows you who actually can. Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com today.
I attribute my hair thinning to excess stress levels. Nutrafol improves hair growth by targeting stress as a root cause. I have better resistance to stress. Learn more at Nutrafol.com.
Are you disabled and can no longer work? Do you need to file for disability benefits? Have you been denied by your insurance company or the Social Security Administration after filing for disability benefits? Thousands of disability claims are denied every month by insurance companies, employee benefit plans, or the Social Security Administration. You pay for disability benefits. Let us fight to get the money you're owed. Hi, I'm Mark Whiteman, a board-certified disability attorney. Over the last 27 years, I've helped thousands win both their long-term disability insurance and Social Security disability benefits. My firm can help you apply for benefits, or if you've been denied, we can help you appeal your claim. The time to legally appeal a disability denial is very short. Call the number on your screen now. If you've been denied disability benefits by an insurance company such as Unum, Hartford, or Cigna, or the Social Security Administration, call my office now. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve. Call now.
All right, those two people that you just saw there, some body footage, those were the two other passengers that were inside George Floyd's Mercedes. It's Maurice Hall and Shawanda Hill. Now, these are two people who Courtney Ross, George Floyd's girlfriend, doesn't really like. And that came out today during the testimony. And as you listen closely, you'll find out why she doesn't necessarily like him. Let's watch.
Did you know Mr. Floyd to spend a lot of time with Mr. Maurice Hall?
wouldn't say a lot of time, but he spent time with him, yes.
And, would you agree that was kind of from time to time that he would spend time with him?
Yes.
And you didn't like that, did you?
Excuse me, I didn't like Maurice very much, no.
Would Mr. Floyd be honest with you when he told you that when he was with him?
That is sustained. You don't have to answer that.
You knew Mr. Floyd would purchase narcotics from Mr. Reese or Maurice Hall.
I don't know that. I speculated that.
Do you recall the FBI agents asking you, did Mr. Floyd purchase controlled substances from Mr. Maurice Hall?
Yes.
And do you recall saying yes?
I did say yes, but I did not see it with my own
At
eyes.
this point. Now, the pills that were purchased in March that you described, did you know that those were purchased from Mr. Hall?
What,
The pills that you described in March of 20.
no, I didn't know.
But those are the pills that kept you up, you said all night, right? Did those pills continue to be around from March through May?
I don't know.
Do you recall the FBI asking whether you were getting those same pills from the same source from March to May?
I don't recall that question.
Would it refresh your recollection to review a transcript?
Yes.
Would you agree with me that the FBI agents asked you from March to May if you continued to purchase those pills from the same source? Did they ask you that question?
They did.
And you responded, well, once in a while when we were desperate. Agreed?
That's what it says, yes. I don't recall saying that.
No, Jackson's non-responsive.
Okay.
No, you were asked a couple of questions in terms of whether that overdose was caused by heroin. Do you recall that?
Yes,
And you said you didn't know.
I did.
Do you remember telling the FBI that the overdose was from heroin?
I was speculating.
Do you recall telling the FBI where or whom the source of that heroin was?
Once again, yes, I do remember that, but I was speculating.
And was that Mr. Hall?
No.
Was that Shawanda Hill?
Yes.
So there you have your answer. I just like because she suspects that they are supplying George Floyd with drugs. Let's bring back in the think tank, Renee Hill. Should prosecutors be concerned here that George Floyd on the day he died is hanging out with two people that his girlfriend suspects supplies him with drugs? Is this evidence of some tailspin that George Floyd is in?
Well, I think that certainly they should have it on their radar. They should be concerned that it's something that they need to address. But I don't think that the facts are going to help the defense here that much. You know, it's an argument that can be made, of course, but at the same time, there is that additional factor with the knee on the neck. So even if he ingested drugs back in March, he ingested drugs again here in May. In March, he didn't have a knee on his neck. And that's the major difference, and that's what the prosecution is going to be able to argue away the fact that he may have been with these people who they believe to be supplying him with drugs.
All right, Lee, I want you to take a listen to Sergeant Pfluger. This is Derek Chauvin's